The New England Patriots might have found another rising star. And we're not talking about offense. We're talking about defense. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron. You know what this channel is. Sports Talk Patriots. We talk New England Patriots on a daily basis right here. So, hey, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe, hit the like button, and comment below. Appreciate it. So, rising stars. We've talked about on offense, just like yesterday, we talked about Javon Baker, rising star on offense. A lot of potential out of UCF. You look at Jalen Polk, you look at Jaheim Bell, you look at Drake May. Come on, Aaron, that it took you the fourth person to say his name? Come on. Defensive side of the ball, obviously we have Christian Gonzalez, first-round pick a couple years ago. A lot of potential, but who do we still got to talk about? Who else is on there? Well, there's a lot of people we're going to talk about, but this person in particular has kind of flown out under the radar lately when it comes to the big news, because all the talk's been offense when it comes to the Patriots, and we've talked about that. But first, when we jump in, because I want to show you something on Twitter. First, this is Sports Talk Patriots Twitter page. So do me a favor, look at right here, 0 followers. Yes, I'm talking you could be the very first one. So do me a favor, go subscribe. Literally, it's just at Sports Talk Pats. That's all it is. Sports Talk Pats right here. Boom. You could be the first person. I'm going to be retweeting a ton of Patriots content as well during games. I'm going to be live tweeting. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. We can banter on there. I'll probably be live on YouTube as well. But I have one post up. It's 7 bold predictions for the New England Patriots in 2024. These are, not all of them are actually that bold. Christian Gonzalez, top 7 corner. I'm not going to read through them all. Jalen Polk, 1,000 yards as a rookie. That might be a little, I don't know, overzealous, but you never know. Demario Douglas, 70 receptions. I could see that. That's realistic. Bourne returns to form after amazing season cut short. Yeah, so look at literally everything we've been talking about. Receivers. Yes, we had a cornerback in there. Stevenson, top 10 talk. Yeah, possibility. And here we go. Here's the story I want to talk about. Alex Austin emerges as cornerback 2. Now, I think this is very interesting. If you don't know exactly who Alex Austin is, here we go. My fault. If you don't know who Alex Austin is, he was drafted in 2023 in the 7th round out of Oregon State. Fun fact, head coach at the time, Jonathan Smith, now the head coach at Michigan State, my college team. You don't care, but I'm going to tell you anyways because you need to know that. So, anyways, Alex Austin was drafted in the 7th round by the Buffalo Bills. Boo! But then he got dropped later, picked up by the Houston Texans just to be thrown onto the practice squad and then waived. And then the New England Patriots came in and swooped him up. And what was awesome about the New England Patriots in that season, Alex Austin had a interception. I believe it was in week 17 against the team that drafted him in the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Wills. There we go. Come on, Aaron. The Buffalo Bills. So a little get back for Alex Austin. We love to see it. So when he played for the Patriots, he did an awesome job. He went up against the likes of, and I love this tweet. It's so detailed right here. So Garrett Wilson, Pickens, and Gabe Davis. Whatever you like to think about Gabe Davis, he's an above average wide receiver. There's a reason he got paid. And so obviously he's not with the Bills, but he got paid obviously somewhere. So this, I think, is an interesting prediction, and I want you to comment below. Do you think Alex Austin, in your opinion, has the ability to take over for Jonathan Jones? Do you think he does? Jay Jones? Is that a possibility? And what I think is interesting is it's even added that he'll step over to that slot cornerback, so that nickel back, and take over for Marcus Jones. So Jones taking over for Jones. What do you guys think? If he's a young talent, why not? If he's going in there and being productive, again, we've talked about it on the offensive line. If we can get Caden Wallace in there and he's being productive, why not let him, obviously put him in there, switch people around. Let's see what works best. So I think this is interesting. I think it's a huge possibility. And then I love, if you've been on this channel before, I love just going, because it wasn't too long ago that it was drafted. So 2023, Bills, 35th pick in the 7th round. But what I love about him is he's 6'1". So Jonathan Jones is is 5'9", I believe, and then Marcus Jones is 5'8". So on the shorter end, I'm personally, I like taller cornerbacks. If you're playing the slot, it's not as big a deal, but if you're playing on the outsides, I think it's important that you're tall. Think about it. You're going up. If you're going up against that X wide receiver, then chances are they are going to be, 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". They're going to be a taller wide receiver. And I think, having a taller cornerback to defend that is important. I like that. Again, that's preference, especially when I've coached football. It's just what I like. So love always coming to the strengths down here. The one that stuck out to me the most, oddly the last one, cares about run defense and hustles from the back side of the ball. That is huge. You look at this Patriots defense, they're hard-nosed, hard running, ready to go, taking down the ball. They pride themselves in that defense. That defense, again, we've talked about 100 times, was great. So there's no reason, not to. You don't want anyone on that defense that's not going to take pride in what they do, regardless of what's going on in the play. If you're on the backside of the ball, hey, you could still make a play. You never know. So I think that's huge. That's a huge compliment for him. Again, we look at the depth chart, and you have, again, he's just right behind Jonathan Jones. We go down to the nickel back, so that slot corner. So the whole theory would just be Jay Jones comes down, takes over for Marcus Jones. What's interesting too, Jonathan Jones, he's 30, so he's getting up there, but he has that experience. He's proven himself. There's a reason that he's still playing, and so it'll just be interesting to see. Is it something in training camp that plays out? Is it something after the first couple games? We'll see. Again, comment below. Do you think that Alex Austin can take over Jonathan Jones' spot as QB, cornerback, not quarterback, cornerback 2. So it'd be him, Gonzalez, and then possibly Jones dropping down to that slot, that nickel back. What do you guys think? Comment below. Is it a possibility? Do you think, no way, it's not going to happen? I want to hear from you. Moving on. As well, what do we have? I thought this article, wait till you see this picture. What a picture. What a picture of this guy. But New England Patriots will have the first pick in the NFL draft. I am pulling this up to tell you, New England Patriots fans, that's not going to happen. And I'm going to prove that. I'm going to tell you why. Okay? So I'm not even going to get into the article. I respect this man for not wearing a shirt. He has the Surrender Cobra up. Great form. Not a smile in the world. Very you could tell, you can see in his face, he's very depressed. So it's rough. He could, probably hit the weights a little more, but, I'm not going to get into too much detail. So anyways, we look at first the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers are not going to have a better, yes, correct, are not going to have a better record than the New England Patriots. So that's one. I think that your top 2 picks are going to be these next 2 teams right here. New England Patriots, I still do believe, I'm biased, but I think they are going to have a much better year than people think. We will see. And in the NFL, we've said this time and time again, you never know. You never know. There's a reason they play out the games. A lot of teams have surprised. We'll see. So you look at the schedule, I really think their first possible win, I think the Chargers are better than people think. New Orleans, we'll see what happens there. But I think LA, even though it's at LA, might be one of their first possible wins. Bengals loss. Bears, I think Bears are going to be a lot better than people think, even though Caleb Williams is young. They have a lot of talent on that offense, and that defense, similar in a way to the Patriots, was really good. Just their offense last year was not there. Atlanta, Kirk Cousins at the helm. Who knows what will happen there, but I think they're going to be good as well. Commanders, they're not a playoff team. I think they're better than the Patriots. I think they beat the Broncos. Broncos is another team. They might be the worst team in the NFL. Bo Nix is not him. It is not the answer. You might disagree with that, but watching him at Oregon, Auburn before that, I think he's a system quarterback. We'll see what Sean Payton does in Denver with him, but I think that Denver could be the first overall pick next year. We'll see. And then they get into, after they play the Saints again and then the Giants, they get into a gauntlet. They play the Chiefs, loss. Tampa Bay, probably a loss. Philadelphia, loss. Dallas, loss. Cardinals, that game's home, but they're probably going to lose that game. And then they play Tampa Bay again, Atlanta, loss. And I would say let's take a look this preseason. First preseason game, we play the Panthers. But again, preseason's preseason. A lot of people forget the year that the Lions did not win one game. They went undefeated in the preseason. And then the year, was it that same year? That same year when the Patriots went 18-0 in the regular season, or all the way up to the Super Bowl. My fault. Don't want to offend anyone. 18-1. But that year, the Patriots didn't win one preseason game. So preseason obviously does not matter. Other team, Tennessee Titans, they also have a gauntlet. Bears lost. Jets probably lost if they're hot like people think they are. Green Bay lost. Miami lost. Colts probably lost. Bills lost. Detroit's lost. And then they come to New England. That will be an interesting game. I think New England should hammer them. It's in Nashville. We'll see. But then they continue the gauntlet, and it is tough. They will be bad. So Panthers, not good. Titans, not good. Broncos, at least 3 teams right there. You're like, Aaron, you're only giving me 3. But hey, those are 3 teams I'm pretty confident will be worse than the New England Patriots. But what I want you to do as well, comment below what other teams you think are going to be worse than the Patriots. What teams do you think will surprise us at how bad they will be, that people may be hyping up, but they are going to lay a goose egg, just not be great? Again, I know people have said the Jets. A lot of people, it's 50-50. Are the Jets going to be good if Aaron Rodgers stays healthy, or are they just going to take a downward spiral? The Bills, we've talked about it. Comment below. So two comments. First, Alex Austin, possibility of him taking over for Jay Jones. And then second question is, what teams in the NFL this coming year do you think will be worse than the New England Patriots? You might say all 31 teams. And when you say that, I might say that's a little unrealistic, even though I'm optimistic. But you never know. So I appreciate you guys. This is Sports Talk Patriots. Before you leave, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, like, comment. I appreciate you guys. Peace.